this is morning in my country, maybe with you this is even evening or night, and it is my honor to be with all of you today and to be able to moderate this event. I will act as a moderator, and we have a large list of keynote speakers who will share a lot of good news and important news with us. Therefore, I will ask all of you, those who are already connected, are still connecting or will connect after we start, please be very careful, keep your hearts open, and be ready to absorb all the information they are going to share with us, as the news will be magic, extraordinary news that will change the life of our lives and lives of the people around us. Therefore, let's start. My name is Juan Ayala. I'm a vice president under the affiliate program of New Consumer Community. I am an Evorich ambassador from the USA, co-owner of the Global Investment Portfolio, international business developer, speaker, and an international coach. I am a VIP club member. I also participated in MLCI 260 marathon, and I am a private investor of Evorich. And as I told you before, I'm very honored to be with you and to work for you. Well, so without further ado, let's introduce our first keynote speaker. This is the person I have been following for a long time, and I follow his career track, career path, and I saw how he joined this project. His organization grew up as well, and he managed to reach the rank he has now. And this is an important rank for Latin America. All Latin Americans know him quite well. And please, I give you Sergio Ospina Arboleda. He is the vice president under the New Consumer Community Program. He is Evorich ambassador from Colombia, an international speaker, private investor, business administrator, entrepreneur with over 16 years of experience, and a member of the Association Generals of the World for Peace. And this is my honor, my privilege to give my friend to you, Sergio Ospina. Please welcome. Sergio, the floor is yours. Great. How are you doing, guys? Can you please tell me whether you can hear me well? This is our regular sound check, guys. Please tell us if you can hear the sound quite well. I don't know how you feel, but I am very nervous, guys. And I've been in sharing something with people for many years, speaking in public, but today I feel in a different way, as our community is so large and this is euphoria. So I'm very excited and would like to greet all of you who are present at this webinar and watch it via Zoom or Facebook, and this is my honor to be a part of this community. And I've been searching for this opportunity for many years, and I'm blessed to have found it. And I remember one picture I saw on Facebook of one person, and I knew him from business. He was Elvis Castillo. He is another great leader in the company. And I wrote to him, what are you talking about? Which business are you talking about? And he responded, he explained, and it was my blessing for myself, for my family. And thank you very much. And now I'd like to hand over to Elvis for him sharing and giving this opportunity to me one day and to thousands of people in Latin America and to many other people as partners of our new consumer community, the followers of our new mission. My greetings to all the dreamers, to all the entrepreneurs, both ladies and gentlemen, willing to progress forward. And we are at the point, at the start of the new life, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited about the work and business we develop. Look, sometimes it may happen in your life that the decision you make can actually impact your future. And this is where we are now. Therefore, let's once again recall all the news over the last month. And please change the slide. Great. Well, what can you see here in this slide? You see that in October, we did our best for you, for your benefit, and Eventi in particular on the 1st of October. And according to our partners, it was the best online event ever. We actually involved all the technologies, we involved all the professionals to do this live stream globally. We had so many viewers, and those who unfortunately failed to attend it real time, there is the summary of what we did at the event. First of all, we announced top 10 countries by sales and registrations. We announced the start of sales of the table version of Genius of Finance, this box version. And this game makes us very enthusiastic, and we are willing and looking forward to getting this educational tool as soon as possible on our hands. And to date, we plan and design online version. We also made a short summary of financial statements for the last 6 years. And it's really important, and it's important to understand that the company you are a part of reviews its track, its path. And here you receive all the data. This is a unique company in the world, and it fascinates you with its tremendous results and ambitious goals ahead. We actually had 6 CRU gold souvenir coins drawn, and I want to congratulate in particular those people from our teams. We saw how enthusiastic we all were to learn the name of another winner, and when this was a person we knew, we were crazy and congratulated on this. And we actually were given a new trend, which is an umbrella brand for all our projects: Evorich, evolution of richness. Dear friends, this company never stops surprising us. And today you will learn something new about the future of Evorich as well, and our plans for 2021 and the next decade. They are incredible. We are also inspired and enthusiastic, and I saw the tears of joy, the emotions, and so much feedback in the souls of the people to the news about World CRU token registration with the Securities and Exchange Commission. This is the certification, And I do know that our legal department worked really hard, and we take pride in them as they do miracles for our company. And today we have this registration with the SEC in one of the strictest institution in the USA. Being registered with SEC is not an easy job, but we actually managed to do it, managed because we were all together. And I want to thank all those who contributed to this. Those who contributed with their patience. There were those who contributed a lot to this achievement with their hard work. And in addition, we also mentioned and talked about the public cryptocurrency exchange. We saw that technology, the technology that excites many people in our community, and it makes excited many people outside our community, as it's going to be the world scale news. And this is another challenge for us to accept. And we should be proud to be a co-owner of this amazing technology. We are participants of this global universal generosity of our CEO. He didn't have any need to help people, but look, he was willing to do it. And today we can see how generous and grateful he is. And he's ready to share 2 billion CRU points with those partners who supported this entity from 2014 to 2019. And he's ready to share a piece with all those visionaries who actually saw some magic mock-up on paper only at that time, but were ready to invest. And guys, it is worth it, as 2 billion CRU points will be distributed among all of you. And quite soon, I will tell you about this as well. The possibility to have the algorithm for us to know how much everyone will get, the percentage you will get out of this 2 billion. And all participants of the event received fabulous masterclasses, not only in advanced technology, but in various business sectors. Everything we shared was some exclusive secrets of global leaders in our company. For all those who, like myself, decided to join this company, and now they actually create the history of this company. That was the summary of our event 2020. Let's move on. Well, once again, I want to come back to these last opportunities for the partners, for the clients of Swig, those who were parts of this portfolio, global portfolio. This is the last chance for them to get a reward. The company's management decided to expand the promotion, which allows every partner who supported the company during the early stages of development by becoming a client or partner. And starting from the 1st of October 2014 to the 1st of October 2020, we can receive CRU points, and you can actually validate your qualification by the 30th of November 2020 inclusive. Guys, we almost have 1 month ahead to benefit from this opportunity. Simply do your calculation. After we terminated the internal exchange, do you remember the price of 1 CRU was almost 20 cents? If we estimate these 2 billion CRUs, look, each one to multiply by 20 cents, this is an incredible amount altogether. And we always hear that it will grow up in case the price increases to 50 cents, meaning that almost 1 billion US dollars to be shared and distributed by our company. I don't know how I don't know about your experiences, but I know none of the companies, investment company, ready to share such wealth with their partners. And it is one of a range of gifts our company is ready to give. I was a member of many projects, and in those projects, they always tried to take something from us rather than give something to us. Therefore, please contact your partners, those who registered from the 1st of October 2014 to the 1st of October 2020, for them to activate their membership in the VIP club. And if you activated your VIP club membership from the 1st of May to the 30th of November, at least for 1 month, and your account has been verified, then you are eligible to some percentage of these CRU points to be distributed. Can you imagine that you have 500 or 1,000, and knowing the evolution of our CRU price, this is a fortune in the future. Will you agree with me? And please note that until midnight Moscow time on the 30th of November 2020, you must verify and get this personal premium or gift. This is a large opportunity we all have. So please contact your clients, as many of them were busy or are busy with something else, or they are not a part of the project. This is a good chance to establish rapport with them once again. Next slide, please. VIP Club of a Private Investor loyalty program bonus for September has been accrued. Like every month, we receive this incredible bonus, loyalty program bonus, and we want to congratulate all the participants of the CryptoUnit program for getting this loyalty program bonus accrual for September 2020. The coefficient per CRU point is here, 0.4033966079053, and the amount of the loyalty program bonus depends solely on the sales of the company. The more we sell globally, the harder we work all together. And the company gets 10% of these sales and distributed among all the co-owners. It's very important as well to understand that this could be a good income stream of income for you. My congratulations to all of you, as we do know that many people may get up to 1,200 US dollars under this loyalty program. And this is a bonus. This is an advantage. And I'm very excited that we got this accrual for another month. My congratulations, dear friends. This is a great bonus, and we can get it on a regular basis. And let's move on to the next slide. Well, dear friends, VIP Club of a Private Investor. Do you like it? Hopefully you do, because it offers a lot of perks and bonuses for its members. We have learned that the loyalty program bonus was accrued for September 2020. This is an additional bonus in addition to those already mentioned. So all the members of the VIP club of a private investor received additional income by being a member of the VIP club. And not only you know that there are some other benefits the VIP club is ready to offer. All the members received the bonuses for September 2020. My congratulations, dear friends, and my advice, please be active in the VIP club, and then you will get more and more opportunities and income. And let's move on to the next slide.
Here we can see quite an important piece of news, which is our October Sprint 2020. We did compare that sprint with another race of ours, and but in this case we're talking about the 2-week October Sprint 2020, which ended in a brilliant triumph. And I would like us to meet the top 3 winners. And I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. So the first place was taken by Thien Nguyen from Vietnam. Congratulations, he's our friend, our comrade. And the first prize will be the personal coaching from Armand Murnieks, plus the GoPro ticket. So it's a personal coaching with Armand. This is an incredible gift. You can receive the incredible experience from him, and it will help you on your journey towards self-development. So congratulations to our friend from Vietnam, because in addition to personal coaching with Armand Murnieks, he will receive GoPro ticket as well. The second place was taken by Claudia Magdalena Isaac from Romania. And the prize here is the GoPro ticket. Congratulations, Claudia Magdalena. And we are also glad that you will participate in that event, because GoPro is the place where leaders are born. And you will see the level of professionalism growing day by day. And the third place has been taken by our partner in India. So I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, Subhagya Ray. And the prize is the Genius of Finance training game, the box version. Congratulations, Ray from India, because the Genius of Finance game is a very important tool. It can help you do the reality check, see how your knowledge applies to the reality without losing your money. And congratulations again. In 2 weeks, you did something incredible. Now let's move on to the next slide. I'm not sure what is going to be in the United States with the current situation, but I think GoPro will withstand that. So we have always need to remember that no matter how much knowledge you have, you need to learn how to share that knowledge in a very coherent way. Hence, we hasten to announce the start of sales of a new product that will make you a brilliant speaker. That's where you're going to receive the speaking skills that any person who would like to become a public speaker needs. This product is not only for our partners, you can recommend it to other people, those who would like to improve their speaking skills. Therefore, I repeat, this product is intended for people who would like to speak in front of an audience and do it in a quality manner, in a beautiful manner. Especially it is needed by executives, sales managers, entrepreneurs, all leaders. And we have 3 different packages. The first package is EIP Public Speaking Basic. It's an online course consisting of 6 lessons. After you make the payment, a link will be sent to your email and API back office personal messages. And the link will take you to the online classes. And it will help you start on your journey towards becoming a public speaker. And it costs 200 units. The second package is the EIP Public Speaking Expanded. It's an online course, again, consisting of 6 lessons, 3 bonus sessions with Igor Nizavibatka, who is a professional in this area, will help you develop your skills. Plus, we have a Q&A session 1 time per week, and work in groups too, and practical sessions and theory development. Plus, you will get a participant certificate. It costs 350 units or $350. And we have one more package, EIP Public Speaking Professional. It's, again, an online course consisting of 6 lessons, 3 bonus sessions with Igor Nizavibatka, Q&A session, 1 time per week, work in groups, practical sessions and theory development, 3 individual one-on-one sessions with Igor Nizavibatka himself, plus you will get personal coaching, step-by-step practice of your speech, objection handling, then discovering the internal speaker inside yourself, and you will also get a participant certificate and 300 CRU points as a bonus. I think this is an incredible thing. Quite great. You will get both new knowledge, new skills, things that Igor Nizavibatka can share with us, plus 300 CRU points. You see how many different bonuses are on the offer inside that package, which costs 750 units. I think it's a giveaway. It's a professional EIP public speaking. And I suggest everyone goes for that particular EIP. Take the chance, not miss it out, because it will help us becoming the best speaker ever. Now let's move on to the next slide. Dear friends, it is very easy to awaken your inner genius of finance. You must know that business success is a formula, and a formula can be obtained when you get new knowledge. And here you will get an updated version of the already beloved Genius of Finance board game. And this training is available and suitable for anyone. And it can drastically change your life simply after one game. And I already met people who play that game every year, and I can see the growth that they achieved by playing this game. It's quite notable or noticeable. And I hope that everyone will try their hand at it, especially if you haven't yet. Here in the Latin America and among the Spanish-speaking world in general, we don't have that privilege yet. But the Russian speakers and other chosen languages can do it already. So you try doing it and becoming part of our big community. It's also an opportunity to communicate with people, to share experience, to receive new knowledge, and direct their energy towards the implementation of several business ideas within a few hours during one game. And you don't have to waste your time, years of your life to gain experience applying your knowledge in practice. You just have to play the game with your friends and acquaintances just a few times. So it's never too late to start. So let's take that opportunity and take that chance and play that game. And we will hone our business and entrepreneurial skills and turn into professionals, better professionals every day. day by day. And I guarantee you, if you play that game, you will see tangible results. Here in Latin America, we're waiting for that game to be eventually shipped to us because we're sure that that game will help us help other people and help them become part of our company. So if you want to spend time with benefit, with value, and learn financial literacy, develop your business ideas, and learn your way around investments, this is your chance, the Genius of Finance game. And this is where you can get your financial literacy. Okay, let's move on because we have quite a lot of information. We need to remain focused. Okay, here we would like to proudly present to you our leaders, people who have shown considerable growth, leader managers, and consultants whose hard work and desire to implement the new economic evolution of the world can become an inspiring example for aspiring multi-level crowd investing in entrepreneurs. So from the bottom of our heart, we would like to congratulate our leader managers and managers too. So let's just mention some of them, but I'd like to ask your forgiveness. I'd like to apologize for not pronouncing your names correctly. So we see a lot of partners from India. So we have Govindan from India. Then we have Nameirakpam Kimi Chana from India. Then again, India, we have a person from Italy as well. We have the leader manager too, Subedi Puna from Nepal. Then we have people also from the United Arab Emirates, New Zealand, Nepal, United States. Guys, it's great. It means that people are increasing in their ranks, and by doing so, they help our company grow. And we teach and help people to plan their growth, their career path, to get to their destination point. We're very proud, and we'd like to congratulate everyone who have increased in their ranks. Now let's move on to the next slide. And here we would like you to meet the Hindi YouTube channel. India, an incredible country with so much population, and we were so glad to be participating in India's event last year. And this is great news for our partners from India. Now we have the official Evorich channel available in Hindi. So you can now watch everything that the company is doing. You can view records of open webinars in schools and also keep abreast of all the latest news. So you can find all of it on our YouTube channel. Our latest news, I repeat, contests, promotions, and events, all of it is there on our official YouTube channel in Hindi as well. Let's make use of that incredible tool that is at our disposal. And on the next slide, there is another important thing for us. Here, we would like you to be mindful of the responsibility that we all have regarding the information that we receive. So what every participant of closed meetings must know is that the information that you receive is confidential. And following the recent closed reporting minute on the CryptoUnit program, violations of the non-disclosure agreement have been revealed because some people made screenshots, they captured the screen, and then they uploaded that information online and made it publicly available. This is a big no-no. This is confidential information, and violators will be severely penalized and fined. Please read your NDAs once again, because we have fines in place. And today is an open meeting. And just be mindful, if the information that you're receiving is confidential, you cannot share it, you cannot make screenshots, you cannot take pictures, you cannot capture the screen. And let's be responsible. And we have one more news, the Golden Friday, which was also extended. The Golden Friday is continuing to give discounts again. And would like to congratulate all people who made use of the Golden Friday in October. And it gives us a lot of bonuses. It gives us an opportunity to make purchases at quite good discounts. And the Golden Friday helps to all of the people that are there to promote our company. We are always abreast of all the latest news, and if you are, then you receive the information about the discounts on time as well. So I'd like personally to thank the company for the Golden Friday, for those discounts, for the commission and bonuses that we receive in our back offices. And now let's move on to the next slide. And just I would like to remind you here that every Thursday we have live Q&A sessions. And here on this slide, you can see the timings for the calls in all time zones. And you can find those timings in your back offices as well. It is indeed very great for those, especially those who speak English, because on Thursday, Harin, Arun, and Andrew Hawks help our partners clarify some unclear issues during those Q&A sessions. So we remember we mentioned it was on Thursday, but because our world is quite a big place, it is spread across 2 different days, which you can see. It's Los Angeles, New York, it's Wednesday, whereas Moscow, India, is it West Australia, Malaysia, Queensland, New South Wales, and New Zealand, it's Thursday. But be mindful of the time, okay? So that you wouldn't have any overlapping events in your calendar. You can see that again, Los Angeles and New York, it's Wednesday, whereas for our friends from Australia, it's already Thursday. So we'd like to invite you all to participate in those live Q&A sessions to get your questions answered. Andrew and Harin are people with extensive experience, and they're sharing that experience with us. Therefore, welcome to those sessions of Q&A live. And now let's move on to the next slide. Quite important information about the withdrawal limit. Dear partners, please note that the CRU personal account now has a limit for withdrawing funds using Visa and MasterCard bank cards. Now, you can withdraw not more than 1,000 units at a given time, while the weekly limit is 3,000 units. Which, those are 2 options. Those are, let's say, 2 limitations, and they apply to Visa and MasterCard bank cards. There are no limitations imposed on cryptocurrency. I repeat, you cannot withdraw more than 1,000 units at a time and not more than 3,000 units per week. If the limit is exceeded, the withdrawal request will be rejected. So plan your withdrawal with this fact in mind, 1,000 units at a time and not more than 3,000 units per week. Again, I repeat, it applies both to Visa and MasterCard bank cards. Let's move on to the next slide. And here we have quite important information as well, and very interesting too. You might have heard about it recently or over the last few weeks. It's the Go Pro Recruiting Mastery 2020. This is quite a important place to be, an event to be. And thanks to our company, we have the opportunity to attend that event. It's a place where leaders are born, where new success stories are born. And this is the time for us, for you to become a real leader, a world-class leader. So we'd like to invite you on this exciting journey through the world of recruiting with a new training product in our company. We all know that education is of paramount importance And that's how it should be for every one of us. Already this week, we mentioned that event. But look, we are inviting you to discover new secrets, new techniques, new methodology at a very affordable price. Right now, you don't have to go to Las Vegas. You don't have to buy the airplane ticket. You don't have to buy a hotel room, because now we can receive all that knowledge online. And additionally, you can buy the EIP Go Pro Recruiting Mastery 2020 with a 20% discount till the 9th of November. And it will cost you 800 units. You will get the tickets, the Game Genius of Finance, and bonus CRUs. And you will receive also follow-up trainings from Mila, Armand, Andrew, and moreover, here we have a guarantee of success. As Armand said, if you do not make at least 3 times more than your initial investment, which is the purchase of this ticket, you will be fully refunded. I don't think you will find a better offer anywhere else. Therefore, I invite you to become a true, real leader so that our words would have the authority, so that every other person knew how they can make money, how they turn into professionals, how they can get to their goal, dreams, and then set new goals and dreams. And it is all included in our package EIP Go Pro Recruiting Mastery 2020 with a 20% discount till the 9th of November. It will cost you 800 units, not 998 units. Go to the APIs tab, and there you will see all the details related to the Go Pro EIP. Because on Monday, on the 9th of November, we're going to have a session with, drumroll, Eric Worre himself. Can you imagine how much such a training could cost? And here, if you buy our EIP, you get access to that training as well. And then on the 11th, 12th, and 13th of December, we will have the GoPro event, plus an extra event from our company. You invite your team, come with them, because here we are writing our history. And now let's move on to the next slide. I think I've already exhausted the time that I was allocated, but I'm quite excited at the same time. You can't even imagine for how many years I've been dreaming about participating in such level of an event. To be able to learn from the legend, Eric Worre, who will conduct an author's training, and for the first time and exclusively for our partners, I repeat, only for those who purchase any EIP Go Pro Recruiting Mastery 2020 until the 9th of November on Monday, we're going to have a very important event at 8:30 p.m. Moscow time. We would like you to adjust your calendars. Why success stories are so important for us to know, because we would like all to develop too. We need to know what successful people did to get to the place where we would like to go and be. It is also very important to know how to develop our millionaires' mindset. If we want to change our reality, dear friends, we need to first change our mindset, the way we think, our thoughts. We must get to the level of thinking of a millionaire. What actions must be taken for this right now? How to change ourselves from inside to get to our goals. This is quite a specific and correct methodology. And there will be a Q&A session too. Eric Worre on Monday will be there, and I'm already seeing it. See myself being there. Also, we'll have Armin there, and we will have translation into all our working languages. We'll have Italian, Spanish, Vietnamese, Manipuri, Arabic, Spanish, English, Russian. So make sure that you pay for this package EIP Go Pro Recruiting Mastery 2020 by November the 9th.
And you have access to this exclusive training solely for us, Eric Worre, for our community. Our community, I believe, deserves the maximum professionals in its army, and we have all the opportunities for this, and this one is one of the best opportunities ever. I'm done for today. Look, I am so excited about this training, you cannot even imagine. But now I hand over back to our Juan Ayala, our moderator for today. He does incredible work both in the USA and not only. Thank you very much for being with me. Our today's agenda is very busy, therefore I give the floor back to Juan Ayala for him to introduce our next keynote speakers. So thank you very much, dear friends, partners, and I say goodbye to you. Good day, good night, or good evening, and looking forward to meeting you again. So I am Sergio Ospina, and hopefully we will see in Peru, Guatemala, Colombia. This region is ready to support and work with you. Thank you very much, Sergio. Thank you for this incredible news. A lot of information that's true. Look, I had some problems with my video. You may not see me, but hopefully at least you can hear me, as my video is dysfunctional for the time being, but hopefully you can hear me quite well. And it's true that it's something unbelievable what happens to our company. And ahead, there are a lot of plans and achievements in the next few months. Give me a second, please. I will try to fix it. Let it be this way. It's fine that you can hear me. Well, let's listen to some other news, and here I want to give you another keynote speaker. He is an incredible person responsible for media department. He is a well-known figure to all of us. We all know him. He is a representative of the Presidential Council, president of the New Consumer Community Affiliate Program, director of TNG New in Australia, certified trainer of the Master Profi and Genius of Finance host, member of the Association Generals of the World for Peace. He is an expert in sales and marketing. He is a private investor as well. And all these merits will be multiplied 100 times because of his expertise. And today he will share with us the news about the media and our company as well. So, Andrew Hawks, I hand over to you.
Thank you very, very much, Juan. I hope you that was fantastic handover. And Sergio, the news that you just brought up to date for everyone was amazing. So guys, if I could just get a real quick indication in the chat, if you can hear me, give a 1 if you can hear me well, and a 10 if you can also see me well. Trying a new camera out this week, so hopefully it's looking good, or it's working like it should. For some reason, these messages aren't coming through, but that's okay. Hey, look, I'll try and keep it pretty brief tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because I know Look, I've seen the slides for tonight. It's going to be a long night, so settle in, get yourself some more coffee if you need to, particularly for this part of the world. Cool. 10s and 1s. That's happy enough. I'm good enough with that, guys. So pleased to be here with you tonight because there's so many amazing things happening. Now, guys, I'm going to be, as I said, brief with you tonight because there's really just a couple of things that I want to touch on, and it is realistically to do with the media department. So, as you may or may not be aware, obviously, we had some reshuffling just recently when we've now got a great ambassadors council and we've got a strategic council taking care of different roles. Obviously, Dragos is in the project management, making sure that all our projects are going the way they should. Mila's got the overall of what's going on with Andre. And of course, Arman's looking after the ambassadors and I'm looking after the media stuff because I put out a lot of media, really. It's pretty much the main thing. Now, give me an indication, guys. Give me a 5 in the chat if you're aware that I do Tuesday Newsday, a weekly news update each and every week where I just sort of cover off on the main topics that have been brought up in our back office. Cool. I'm getting a lot of 5s. Of course, I am only in the English room, so I'm hoping that I'm getting 5s in the other rooms as well. Now, guys, we want to make sure that this media department delivers the content that everybody needs to be able to grow their business in a really meaningful way. And I know it's one of the elements that has been missing for us, where we can go, I've got this really cool, just 30-second clip that I can send to someone. It's a little sizzle video, so to speak, that really encompasses what our opportunity does, okay? Really simple tool that you can just go, here, watch this. And somebody watches it and they go, oh my God, that's amazing. Please tell me more. That's obviously what we'd like to happen. Obviously what we'd like to happen. So we're going through that process. Now, in that process, we're expanding the group. So I'm looking for some people that want to work in that space. I'm looking for some people that would like to try their hand at doing news, okay? And I'm not necessarily talking just about English speaking because I want to get some people that are speaking Russian, that are speaking Italian, that are speaking Spanish, that are speaking Hindi, that are speaking Vietnamese, right? All of our languages, I want to make sure that we try and encompass with that. Now, unfortunately, the Tuesday Newsday is going to change just slightly, but it's going to be better for you guys. And we're going to do a monthly news update where we basically summarize this summary webinar and put it in a nice little package and send it out to everyone. So if you think that's a good idea, guys, if you think a nice little summary package of this webinar each and every month would be handy, give me a 10 in the chat. Dutch as well. Yep, not a problem. I just saw that. I only just caught it because there's heaps of 10s coming through now. Yep, Dutch as well. All the languages we can think of. If you think that you'll be able to stand up, take cues off bullet points, then I want to talk to you. So guys, if we can go to the next slide, we probably should have already been there already. And maybe even the next one. That we could go to the next slide too, guys, no problem. So guys, this is what we do currently, right? With the weekly news update, Tuesday Newsday. Now, this is what we're looking to do, and we're looking for more people to sort of anchor this, if you like, so that we can get the news out in more languages, because this has been a hit in the English-speaking world. Many people watch it each and every week and get their updates from it because it's easy to consume, it's real small, it's bite-sized, and we're going to do the same thing for our monthly ones. There's a format and everything that goes with it, so it's not like you're going to be thrown in the deep end. You're actually going to be coached through it. We're going to have weekly meetings or fortnightly meetings just to have a catch-up to say, hey, this is what we need to cover this week. This is how it needs to look. So this is why I'm here tonight. So if we could go to the next slide too, that would be awesome. So guys, if you think this is something that you would like to be a part of, now I'm going to put the caveat out there right now. We haven't got a huge amount of space. I'm not going to be looking for hundreds and hundreds of people. In fact, it's probably only going to be a handful of people, but I am looking for people. So guys, if we could go to that next slide, please, that would be awesome. So what I want you to take note of, take a screenshot of this. It is a form, okay? It's an application form. Now, if you fill out the form, obviously I only speak English, but I'll do my best to get anything translated. It is only in English, okay? So you'll have to do your best as well. It's about our working together in this. But fill out the form and somebody will be in touch with you within 7 days, okay? And we'll sort out We'll have a chat and we'll see whether this is something that's going to work. Again, I'm not looking for hundreds and thousands of people. I'm looking for a handful. But that said, if you've got skill sets in After Effects, if you know how basic editing skills in After Effects, if you've got basic Photoshop skills, if you've got basic video editing skills, like basic stuff, you know how to do screen capture, things like that, then that's the sort of person that I'll want to be involved with, right? I want you to apply. If you've got some creative ideas as to go, hey, if we did this, this, and this, we'd get that result. Then if you've got those ideas that you want to input as well, then please, please, please fill out the application there at that link. I'm just getting a question here from someone privately. Yes, absolutely, Annie, no problem. Latvian too, no problem at all. It would be good. It would be great. Any language that we can expand our reach, absolutely, we want to look at it. Okay, if we can go to the next slide now, please. That really encompasses the whole media thing, guys, is what I wanted to talk about tonight. Now, I will give further updates as to what's happening in that space and where it's all going. I can tell you right now that the plan in that space is looking magic. And what we've got planned for the next 12 months, we're going to replicate for the next 5 years. So we're actually going to have a 5-year plan of media that we're going to be rolling out that you'll be able to use to get people to events. And we'll come back to events as soon as I've covered off on this little gem right here. Now, we've been waiting a long time for this. Since the start of the year, in fact, we've been talking about getting a new back office. Now, of course, we had the brand launch at Eventi on the 1st of October for Evorich. And Sergio spoke a little bit about that earlier, which is fantastic, right? We're in a good space. There's good things going on around the internet about where we are at and where we are heading. But now it's time. Now, this little snippet of news did come out in the back office earlier this week, but you may have missed it. So just to ensure that everybody here who's on the same page, and we do have over 1,000 participants just in the English speaking room, guys. So well done. And I know there's more than one English speaking room. So the one I'm in, there's 1,000 English speakers. Okay, so where was I at? Right. New office, new back office. News that you may have missed. At 10 p.m. Moscow time today, our back office is going to be going through some transition. So at that point in time, your affiliate accrual commissions are likely to stop. Okay, don't panic. They're not stopping forever. Just the accrual of them at this time while we go through this transition. Why are we telling you this? So that you don't panic and go, oh my God, I'm not getting any of my commissions. It's okay, they're coming. You will get them. You will get them, rest assured. But it's even better than that, because not only are we transitioning to our new back office for Evorich, where all of our commissions will accumulate, which is cool. Nice, one central location, it's all there, all encompassed with our brand. The bonus plan is increasing too. Now, I whispered that on purpose just for effect, really, but guys, the bonus plan is increasing as well. That means with your existing structure, how it already is, you're about to start getting paid more money each and every month. Now, is that good? Guys, if you think that's pretty cool, give me some love in the chat. You think that's really cool. Bam. Love it. 10. That's it. Loving the hearts. Woohoo. Wow. Yes. Yes. Oh, I can't keep up anymore. It's going way too quick. I literally can't keep up scrolling. That's amazing, guys. A great response. A great, great, great response. So we are going into a new bonus plan. So what I wanted to tell you, what I really want to hammer home is that there will be some disruption for possibly 48, 72 hours inside your back office. Now, what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to inundate support and go, hey, my commissions haven't accrued. What's going on? Because you guys have now been told that it's going to be put on hold just for a few days while it all gets sorted out. Now, it will be sorted out as soon as it can, okay? Now, I know the IT team is working so hard with everything they've got going on right now. Like so many things going on. And right back to, and this is a good point or good time to bring this up, with our internal exchange. I know there's still people that are going, oh, I'm still missing this or I'm still missing that, and that hasn't come back yet. Rest assured, guys, I had this conversation literally just yesterday IT are still working on it and it hasn't been fully rectified yet. So rest assured that it will be, guys, and everybody will be made whole. But that's what's going on at the moment. I'm just looking at it, just making sure that I covered everything that are in these notes that I got sent through about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, so guys, there may be some failures in the accrual network, but only because they're doing the transition. So patience is absolutely needed in that spot. Now, the last thing I want to do, guys, the last thing I want to say, obviously, this is some really cool stuff. Give me a 10 if you're really excited about moving to this new back office and the increased bonus. Yeah, awesome. Awesome, guys. It's good to see that everybody's listening. Everybody's awake. I know I am. Oh, and the ambassador's call, the middle of the night that I missed last night, but the news that was on that from Armand's is phenomenal as to what we're about to witness within our organization, guys. So there'll be more come out about that. Now, the last thing I want to say, and I just want to echo what Sergio said. We have an amazing opportunity on our hands right now, guys, with what is going on. We've created this great partnership with Mr. GoPro, Evorich Worre himself. Now, I've been privileged enough to attend 2 of those GoPro events, GoPro Recruiting Masteries, both in Las Vegas, 3-day events. And the last time I went, the first time I went, I was in the cheap seats. And the second time I went, I said I wasn't going to be in the cheap seats. And I wasn't, because I deserved to be in that. And you all deserve to be in amongst that and amongst those people that have had the results that you desire to have. And I can tell you, attending events is one of the best ways to get the results that you want, to meet the people that will inspire you outside of our organization to be better than you think you can be. Now, that's our biggest problem. Most of us hold ourselves back because we keep buying a little story that we've told ourselves that I can't do that, or I'm not that good, or la, 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 la. We buy our own BS. And because of that, we don't move through it. As soon as you can own it and understand that that's a story that you're telling yourself, you will move forward with so much power. So we've put together an amazing package, And as Sergio went through it before, it's $1,000, but there's 20% off right now. In fact, it's actually $2,000 you're getting it at half price and a further 20% off. You're getting CRU, you're getting entry to GoPro, okay? You're getting 12 months of mentoring support, and you're getting a money-back guarantee, which you will not get anywhere else in the world for attending GoPro, guys. If there was ever a time for you to attend GoPro, it is this year. It is for our company. And I'm going to share something that I shared on a UK call last night. I was very privileged to be on there. Thank you guys for inviting me. Here's the kicker. This partnership is important. Why is it important? Because our company is doing something that's never been done before. We are in a new space, and I've said it for the last 3 years that I've been with the company. We are in a new space pioneering multi-level crowd investing. And when we make an impact at GoPro with 50,000 plus people, yeah, that's the goal, guys. And we can do it. When we make an impact at GoPro with 50,000 plus people, guess what happens? The rest of the world goes, what do they do? Because I want some of that. And then when we go all in person next year and pack out the whole stadium, the world sits up and says, holy, that is an amazing concept. That is a concept where everyone wins. And you know where it starts for everyone? We want those big figures on the exchange. We can get them, but do you know where it starts? It starts right here this year with GoPro. By us getting there, by attending all the 12 months of mentoring sessions, by attending, I didn't mention the extra training like Sergio said. On the 9th, Mr. GoPro himself is doing a private training for us. Guys, that is literally priceless. But we get all of that, and it starts here this year. If we want those magical figures on the exchange, it starts now. That's all I want to say, guys. You are amazing. You're doing an amazing job. We're so close to the end of the year. Don't lose momentum now. Keep pushing right through to the end of the pool, as I always say. It's been a pleasure to be here with you all this evening. I love you all. Hope this has been useful. Remember to fill out that form if you want to be considered as part or to be part of the media crew. Anyway, guys, have an amazing night. I love you all. Make sure you take plenty of notes because there's still exciting content to come yet. Juan, the floor is yours, my friend. Thank you very much for having me here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Andrew. It was amazing. And it only starts as we will continue with more information to go. And hopefully you are all now still open and not sleepless, as Andrew said, and is looking forward to learn new information. Take some notes in black and white, as the news is really incredible, amazing. Our next keynote speaker here is the well-awaited person. You all know him as he is our active leader, and Mila will update us on new projects we are working on. And let's actually welcome our Mila Serdyukova. You all know that she is the president under the consumer program NEW, the director for the strategic development of the company. She is an investment consultant of the consumer community NEW, certified trainer of Master Profi and Genius of Finance host. She is an international speaker and a private investor like many of us. Therefore, let's welcome Mila and hand over to her. Mila, the floor is yours. Hello to everyone. Thank you very much for this introduction. Guys, what's up? How are you doing? From 1 to 10, please give me some feedback. How well you can see and hear me. Super, great. And this is an amazing webinar with a lot of news. And I know that many of you are passionate to learn news from Maria Antonenko about blockchain and other news, but the time will come. We have so many cool projects that I can assure you, in case you listen attentively to the information and understand what is going on, then each project will become the beloved project or your favorite, like CryptoUnit and blockchain. And today I want to tell you about one project which is a totally new in our ecosystem. The company is called ILC, and this is an international legal policy. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Well, let's look what the international policy is and the role of this project in our system. This is a unique project of Evorich, which grants users access to the legal policy program. This program is very special, peculiar, particularly if you have a look that this is the first instrument associated with lawyers, with some legal aspects. Before, we tended to promote other projects, and this is the first time ever for our community. This project includes a number of advantages, and you can read some of them. First of all, there is this continuous work with consumers directly through the application. We will monitor the market trends, keep track of the trends and demand for most relevant services, and will use unique technologies and methods. I will detail a bit later. Next slide, please. Quite soon in the back office, you will see the new tab. It will be called legal policy of this new project, where you can see 5 components. The first one, legal online support 24/7. Please put a plus in the chat box if you want to have access to your personal lawyer 24/7. This is a unique, very unique product. And later on, it will apply to all the countries of the world. Secondly, quickest handling time of your queries and requests. Generally, when you need advice of a lawyer, first of all, you need to find one, the best one, then look through the feedback, come to his office and make an arrangement in advance. Then you come to his office, you share your trouble, and only then you get the services. Whereas here, it's much more promptly and quickly with a focus on fast delivery of services. So the services from different countries of the world, professional lawyers to be provided by professional lawyers, and within the short run, they can actually handle all your requests. And secondly, you save time, as time is the second valuable asset. And you know that the mentality of the rich person is different from the one of the poor, whereas the poor person actually saves money, whereas the rich person tends to save time. And therefore, the idea is to save time of the users. The third advantage is accessible packages. We reviewed the market, and we see that the fees of high-class, high-level professionals are very expensive. I remember in UK, there was one contract without translation. It cost me about 700 pounds, and converted into US dollars, one document preparation cost only 900 US dollars because I urgently needed it. And here the packages are designed in a way that they will be accessible to anyone, and you can select which package is most beneficial for you. I will present the packages a bit later, but for your general understanding, there will be different services included, and each partner may select the package you need. And the fourth advantage is high quality. When the idea of the legal policy was generated, the most important focus is quality, as we want to get information and advice from high level and experienced lawyers, from those who already consulted or advised clients with similar challenges, and therefore quality matters here a lot. Our lawyers who still develop this project, and I can assure you that over the last few months there was a lot of work in Moscow city office. New lawyers were recruited who actually develop and fine-tune this program, and the staffing expands. Our lawyers that are supporting the company on behalf in the persons of Harin and Abzal, they are amazing, and they invested their expertise into this project, their knowledge, and out of many other projects available on the market, legal projects I mean, we have a lot of other advantages compared to our rivals. Let's move on. So another unique technology to be used for this tool, and that is AI-based information technologies. Yes, dear friends, we use AI not only for data mining and digital double projects, but in your application, in your personal back office, you will get access to the best lawyer, attorney, and accountant in the future who is ready to deliver high quality services. And in addition, there will be a function of AI. So non-legal company, legal business for the time being have never put so high their bars to incorporate artificial intelligence into the legal domain. This is a breakthrough in the legal service market, and I'm very excited and pleased that we can become the pioneers in this. And the idea is that artificial intelligence could actually review the requests of other users and benchmark it with yours, and this way the scope of services to be provided will be more extensive with a faster pace, and incorporating AI, we tremendously expand our opportunities. Can you think over the number of users, potential people who can benefit from this application, particularly now? Guys, please tell me, would you like being in trouble, like you are on the road driving your car and you are stopped saying that you are not wearing a mask and here is a fine to pay? So generally a person starts actually panicking because this is my car and why should I wear a mask in my car? But there were some occasions when drivers were fined, but here you have this application on your phone and everything you need to do is to describe your problem, and automatically, depending on the location where you are, the lawyer will be assigned, and depending on your location, you will be instructed what to say to this statement that you will be fined and which code will protect you. It's like similar to having your pocket lawyer who is always together with you. In case someone does something wrongly, you face a problem at a shop or in the streets, or someone wants to fine you, then you always have in your pocket your personal lawyer, attorney, who will always protect you. And this function, when I heard about this for the first time, I thought, wowzer, no one before had this and offered this. And therefore, in our Evorich system, we have such an amazing project. But most interestingly, like a cherry on the pie, is the next slide, the next piece of news. So please change this slide. For the first time, this project, legal services, will be promoted through the system of multi-level crowd investing model. What does it mean to all of us? You may not only become a client, and let's actually do a poll. Put 1 in the chat box if you want to be a client of the legal policy yourselves. And put 2 in the chat box if, apart from being a client on your own, you will find a number of some other persons you can promote this legal policy to and enroll them to the business. Do you see? Look, friends, we are customers. We create the demand for this product or service. We can use it, and we face a lot of situations in our life when we need a good attorney or an accountant. Those who are in business, they make some statements, some reports, or they made some purchases, real estate purchases. They need the protection of their interests and rights. We will be customers and will shape the demand. Secondly, we will promote this product as well, meaning that we can make earning on this. We become businessmen promoting the legal policy product, and it could be in your country, in your region. But the second component is to act as a co-owner, as a businessman, and thirdly, to become a co-owner, as this project as well is included into our global investment portfolio CryptoUnit, and my congratulations. And at the closed summary meeting to take place next week, you will learn some amazing, mind-blowing news about the valuation of our assets, and the legal policy is a part of our global investment portfolio CryptoUnit. And therefore, the first time ever, we combine legal accountancy services with the artificial intelligence and with many other perks attached through our multi-level crowd investing model, where everyone could be a customer, a business person, and a co-owner. And this makes us unique. And here, the last piece of news I want to share with you, the implementation of the project by country. Since it is new, very exclusive, we made a decision not to promote it globally, but to follow stepwise strategy to launch it in a few countries where we will pilot, firstly in Russian-speaking countries, and then move on and expand. Therefore, in this slide, you see the top 10, so the list of 10 countries, they're not top 10, but the list of 10 countries. And if you're curious to find out why some of the countries are not listed here, but generally the first project will apply to our top 10. And therefore, if you want to pioneer some projects in any country, then please work harder and add your country to the top list by sales, and then the new projects will apply. Therefore, the top 10 today is that the first 3 countries, Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, will actually be launched in December this year. We have the first developments, and currently we do the integration with the back office. The website is ready, the landings are ready, the bots are functional. A lot has been done. Lawyers are working overnight actually to promote this and to do all this to make this world-class project. And then the scheduled implementation by the countries, and spring summer 2021, all the top 10 will benefit from the legal policy. Therefore, my congratulations. This is the first time ever when we openly speak about this product, and I am impatient to buy this product and to test how it works. Do you remember 8 rules of a leader? The first one: always be the customer of the product you promote. And therefore, if out of you there are those ready to promote this product who like this idea of legal policy combined with artificial intelligence, please join, become customers and business persons and co-owners. And next week, actually, there is the first implementation of the webinar by Eric Worre as under Go Pro program. Andrew Hawks and other keynote speakers mentioned this, but look, I want to stress it as well. I remember my first attendance of the business training by Eric. At that time, I was very far away from network marketing business. I didn't understand what it is about and why we need it. But after I visited his training, I realized the power of working with people. How you can actually grow up quickly, make your dreams a reality. You can attract all your friends, all your relatives, those you used to work with or study with. But today, because of the pandemic, a lot of people lost their jobs, lost the stability. And such trainings as Eric Worre's, they are of high relevance today. If you want to promote any project, you can have a good tool. For instance, let's take an example of a car. A car is a tool that drives you from destination A to destination B. And if today you are in point A and you need to arrive in point B, you need to benefit from this tool. You don't need to invent a car on your own. Buy it and it will take you where you like. And buy a training, it will take you where you need. I don't know whether you know it, but this is the first time ever in the history of our company. We designed the product, the tool, training of Eric Worre, which includes not only some additional perks and bonuses, such as CryptoUnit program or Genius of Finance game, but it includes 1 year mentorship course, as well as a promise which could be found in your back office. In case after buying the training, your income doesn't triple after the end of the year, we are ready to refund the money you invested into this product. Do you believe this? So we are so confident that the tools we equip you with, they are functional, they are workable, and we actually experience this ourselves. And if you want the next year to be most progressive, skyrocket, then you must buy this business training, develop yourself, share it with others, share it with your university, college, your mates at work. So develop together, and subject to having such promises from the company, we do know, we are certain that those who take these 12 months mentorship sessions, we can assure and guarantee that you will make 3 times more than invested today into this training. Armand is writing down, this is the top package for a beginner, for a newcomer. This is a top package not for a newcomer, but for a leader, as the leader is the one who's the first to enroll and do it. So thank you very much for your time, and give me in the chat box the feedback whether you are excited about all those projects we have. And I'm looking forward to meeting you at Eric Worre's first session this Monday. And by the way, by the 9th of November, there is a discount. I hand over back to our moderator. Bye-bye to everyone. Wowzers. Thank you, Mila, for this incredible information. I will be one of the first as well to acknowledge that I need this service of a good lawyer. It's always important here in the USA, as this is a country with very tough regulations. They are very complicated, and you always need to have a good lawyer aside. Therefore, out of all those magical news we learned today, there is this dirty mud, and that is my dysfunctional camera. Actually, I activated an external camera, and nonetheless, I may not be seen. I do apologize, but let's move on, as there is some other news to come. And I don't know how you are, but I feel very excited. And look, I feel more and more passionate about this project as I see its evolution. And we create a large machine, a large ecosystem. And every time it develops more and more. And let's continue, as there is some other news, and we will listen to the news about the data mining. And for this, I want to give you another well-known person, Marshal Nionzima. Hopefully I mentioned his name correctly. He is data mining project manager. He is the representative of the Ambassadors Council, president under the new consumer program, business coach, and certified coach of Master Profi. He is a master's degree in computer science. He is an entrepreneur and speaker. Marshal, the floor is yours. And once again, we do invite you to come to this room.
Wow. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, Joan, for the introduction. And can you all hear me? If you can hear me and see me in English room or all the other room, please tap plus or 1. Okay, good. I can see that you can hear me. Okay, great stuff. So for guys, I am amazed, especially with the idea of having a lawyer in my pocket. Now, you know, I don't know where you live, but where I live, many people on the roads, we get stopped by police and they just take advantage of you not knowing the law. But having that lawyer in your pocket is a very good help. I am very, very, very keen to be one of the first to grab one of those packages. And you know, the media department is amazing now that we have somebody dedicated to the media department. And I know Andrew, he knows what he's doing, and no wonder all the stuff they have been putting in Australia is been working for them. So I'm very excited about that with all those projects. I mean, guys, you have other good news coming up. You make sure that you don't go anywhere, right? I'm going to talk to you about the data mining. I'm going to give you the update about the data mining, what happened last month. This is the project that I am in charge of at the moment. So let me just start by giving you some few data statistic of last month. Last month we had 2 international webinars. We always give 2 international webinars with different languages, and we held 9 technical data mining sessions, which we call activation session, because we realize that many people have bought the packages, but they don't know what's the next step. So we do these technical activation session to help people activate, because as I always tell people, if you bought the package and you do not activate it, you are leaving money on a table, and you don't want to do that, right? So with this activity that we've done, we managed to have over 3,000 participants with all those webinars for the 2 international events. And for the technical sessions, we had 4,100 participants who participate all over the world in those webinars. And these has brought more results, you know, out 25% more. So out of the 3,007, we had 3,750 people, active miners, and now we have over 5,000 miners active. I checked it today, this morning, it's over 5,200 people who are active miners now. So this is amazing result. And as you know, we had 2 cyber weeks to try to get people to be active, because we really do feel that people don't understand this product. They don't understand, because once you understood what this digital double and data mining is about, you will go through the wall to get it. Trust me. And it's important that you take advantage while it is here at these prices. So far we have sold about 7,500 licenses. When I talk about licenses, that means the packages, the EIP the EIP DM data mining that you bought via the API Academy of Private Investor back office. These are the license. When you buy the license, okay? And out of those, over 5,000 people active right now. And listen to these guys. Out of those 5,000 active people only, we have managed to connect now over 2.6 million people, friends connected in our decentralized central database. That is crazy. That is crazy, guys. You can imagine when we hit our 20,000 active miner, what is going to be. These are results. So, and also another good news is that many people in Europe and USA, they were worried about the GDPR or the rules. And this has been approved now in English, and Russia has been translated. The GDPR rules and terms and conditions, it will be in our back office, and you will have to sign this agreement that you agree with it. But we're all compliant with the GDPR in Europe and also in the USA. All right. Now, we've announced last month, the winner of the September promo, and those winners have received all their accrued points that they were given as a bonus. Okay, and the physical gift that they have received, their local ambassadors in those countries, they will get in touch and they will deliver those, and they will take picture and give a testimonial, guys. So well done to you guys, the winner who participate in that event. If we can go to the next slide, please. If we can move to the next slide, thank you. Okay, so now other news that are really important, that are really exciting with the DMCPA. Anyone who have purchased, I'm still getting these questions that, you know, I have bought this DM package, you know, do I need to buy another or activate to get the CPA package? No, you do not need. Anyone who have purchased the DM package, EIP DM, until the 1st of November, you have received a free upgrade, like it was promised. You have received a free upgrade. If you look into your back office of the digital double, you can see that your package is now is called CPA business, or you know, the CPA stand for cost per acquisition. Okay, so it is named that. So you do not need to do anything. You do not need to activate anything. However, for the people who have bought the package after the 2nd of November, or from the 2nd of November, you need to either select to purchase a old one which don't have a CPA license, or you buy the one with the CPA license, like that. So you have a choice now. Okay, so now we have launched already 100 of the people. They already have this active. Yesterday, managed to do my task, and I have recorded some video in English, and we're gonna need obviously some of the leader also to record in different languages to show step by step, but the step-by-step instruction in a PDF format is really good enough. That is in our back office, so watch out for that. But this is already working. Yesterday I did my 5 video tasks, and it's so simple, guys. Very, very, very simple. So now we also organize some of the webinar. We organize 2 webinar, international webinar every month. So we have one plan for the 30th of November. Another one, the last one will be for this month, will be the 27th of November. So stay tuned. Look at the back office for that. Now, VK is a social network which is based in Russia, but not for the Russian people only. I want you guys to understand, every social network that we have, you need to tap into it, okay? Because I am in the UK, but I managed to create an account with VK. So don't look that the VK is only for the Russian people. Anyone in the world can create an account, and you tap into it. Because you remember, when you connect your contact to this social network, okay, is a potential income for you. You're creating a list, a database also for yourself. All right. Now this next Monday, the real launch will start, and we're already working on a test net on this one. So I will show you some pictures how it is working. You will see in the back office on the digital double website. Now also the data mining desktop. So you will have, and this is being tested on a closed group, and you will have option to have a website based like we have at the moment, but you will also have an opportunity to have a desktop version which you can download on your computer, and it will mine people, it will mine faster the contacts on those social networks. Okay. And as you've seen it from the CEO, from the post, some of you who have seen it, the post from the CEO of Digital Double, he has given us a hint that the data mining Instagram as well is coming, guys. So just get excited, be ready, because these companies in Evorich, in our Academy Private Investor, and a new economic evolution ideology is going to create wealth for us, guys. It has already created for us. So be ready for multiple stream of income, because you do not need to go anywhere. You are home when you are with us. Okay, let's move to the next slide, please. Right, this is just a picture. This is just a picture to show you how the desktop version will look like. You can see VT miner. You can see the LinkedIn, and you can see the VK as well. You can see where it says VK. So you will have different in your back office in digital double like this one. Okay, this is how it's going. It's being tested already by some few close, and on next Monday we will launch. We hope to launch if everything according to plan. So get ready to connect, get ready to create those. If you haven't created a new YouTube account, get ready to do that. If you haven't created an account with VK, go on it, just create your account. Be ready to collect data. Be ready to collect new friends worldwide, guys. Okay, now let's move to the next one. And I think that's what I have to share. And I hope that you are excited about this. We have amazing projects, guys, in our company. I was really dancing up and down when I was listening to Mila project with the lawyer. I mean, this is a very needed product we need worldwide. So I'm gonna hand over back to Johan, and thank you very much all. I love you all, and I can't wait to hear some other news of what's coming next, guys. Stay to the end. Bye for now.
Thank you very much, Marshall. Indeed, incredible information. Hopefully you've been writing it down, because you can't really remember everything, and we shouldn't miss a single detail. This fire information is of paramount importance indeed. So let's see what we have next according to our program today. We have quite an incredible person next, from whom we'll learn quite a lot. This is news that we've been waiting for so very long time, and we all wanted to have those restaurants open under our own franchise. You can't even imagine how our US partners are waiting for those restaurants to open, to invite their friends over, to discuss business, to talk shop, and to have a meal. Hopefully, I will pronounce his name correctly. Abzal Mynbayev. He is the person who successfully launched a chain of cafes in Kazakhstan, such as KFC's, Hardee's, Costa Coffee, etc. Hello, everyone. Oh, okay. We haven't yet done with the introductions. So indeed, this chain ranked third in the KFC brand restaurant rating worldwide in sales volume and product quality. He also managed several investment projects with the aim to attract investments into Kazakhstan, and we will gladly listen to Abzal. So Abzal, you have the floor. Hello, everyone. I would like to congratulate all of you. We have opened the first 8 restaurants so far. And this is part of the ecosystem. As we said, we have legal policy, we have investment products, educational products, and one of them is investing and development of the catering area, and the possibility of us meeting in a place that you co-own. And as of now, we have fully developed the franchise. We prepared the documents that will allow us not only to use but sell that franchise across the world. The trademark has been patented. The restaurants are split into 3 parts, and you, unlike 3 categories better, you can open very small restaurants and open a small restaurant and invest a small amount of money, or open a bigger one. But that we developed the system in such a way that no matter how big your restaurant is, you don't really have to invest too much money, and you will see it from the next slides. For example, Restaurant Light, which is more like a takeaway restaurant. It's either a food truck or some outside place, with a minimum investment of $12,700, and it allows people not only to taste Pan-Asian food but also European, and it's quite mobile. We have an entire system and flexible system of training the personnel. We have online trainings as well. The training materials are being recorded right now, and our specialists mostly have experience of at least 5 years and a maximum of 15 years working in the catering area, like managers of Burger King, Pizza Hut places, Pan Asian restaurants, KFC too. And those managers are on our team and are now working on this concept too. It was introduced in Almaty. 8 restaurants were opened according to the concept developed by us, and you will see it on the next slide that we have a bigger restaurant, which is Restaurant Street, from 10 to 15 seats, but the kitchen area is the same. So this is our big advantage. So regardless of the seats in the restaurant picked by the client or the franchisee, the concept of the kitchen area stays the same. Therefore, the quality of the restaurants increases and the opportunity to decorate it increases as well. The interior design wouldn't take too much money, and the whole retrofitting also wouldn't be too costly. So we've developed the entire range of the equipment too that we need to invest into. And on the next slide, you can see a bigger restaurant of 100 square meters and more, Restaurant Classic, it's called. Many people ask us and wonder how, with such a small amount of investment, you get a full-fledged restaurant. Well, this work hasn't been done by one person. It's a work developed by several agencies, a design agency, technical agencies. The layouts and the blueprints have been developed, the entire cost estimation, etc., etc. So as far as the pricing is concerned, students are now allowed to buy a full meal for $2. So it's peanuts, it's nothing. So what it means is that the company still manages to make money from it, showing the quality of the products, and the quality of the products is very high. It will be standardized and it will be controlled centrally. So in every region, in every country, there will be some background supervisor who will calculate the quality, the cost estimates, and will help the restaurant managers run their business. And to talk to the clientele that is going to come over and not only be a client, but become a partner as well. I guess this is it, and more detailed information will be provided later. Today, we are recording the videos from the opening ceremony, and I will share it in the common chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this wonderful information. We're again here. Indeed, it's an entire ecosystem that is being developed, and it's wonderful. And I would like to repeat once again that I'm very, very glad to be part of that ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that it has been quite some time since we started this webinar. I know that some of you are already tired, maybe even sleepy, but let's not do that. Let's maybe stand up, walk around a little bit, take a cup of coffee or tea, whatever your preference is. And meanwhile, we're going to show you a small video could I please ask our technical support to help us with that video? And we will be back in 10 minutes. So maybe our interpreters will take a break as well, because I can imagine how sore their throats are. They're not, by the way. And because I know that all of them are doing their best, and sometimes we forget to thank them, but they are doing a wonderful job. Let's take a break, and then we'll reconvene in 10 minutes.
Greetings to all of you once again. Welcome to the second part of our today's summary webinar. And let's move on to our financial report. As you know, today's webinar is open, and here we discuss the amazing news of the company. And all those who join will learn this incredible news as well. And now this is high time for our financial statements, financial report, as it's very significant for each of us. And my pleasure to introduce to you an amazing person I believe you all know. He is Harin Arun. He is very dynamic, very active. He invested a lot of efforts into this company. This is our distinguished Harin Arun, deputy head of the media department, the top manager under the new consumer program. He is a certified coach of Master Profi and the host of Genius of Finance. He is also a member of the Association Generals of the World for Peace, a professional investor, speaker. He is a trader in cryptocurrency trader since 2009. He has 2 degrees. We all remember this quite well. And he is an incredible person. And therefore, please welcome Harin. And we are ready actually to receive your financial report, Harin. Harin, welcome. We are here. We are all ears.
Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, if you can see me, and you're absolutely excited to hear my speech today, then please put your welcomes. And also, first of all, if you can hear me very well, nice and crisp, please put a 7 on the chat. Amazing. All right. I'm here especially today to come and deliver some very important statistics and also financial report on what actually happened in October. Now, who's excited to know what happened in October in terms of money and how much income and how much registrations have we had? But before we dive into that, I wanted every single one of you, because how many of you here truly believe that I am not only somebody who's supporting this mission, but I also have a small obligation or a big obligation because I'm also a co-owner. If you believe you're a co-owner and you're excited about that, and also you absolutely want to know how growth happens and what are the statistics out there, then please put 10 on the chat. Amazing. So one thing I want everybody to wrap their heads around is very simple. Growth is very fundamental to business survival. Roughly 66% of business survive during their first 2 years of operation. If you know how long we have been existing, put it on the chat. And about half of them make it to the 5th-year mark. I repeat, around 66% of business survive for the first 2 years, and about half of them make it to the 5th-year mark, and just around 33% of the companies celebrate their 10th year anniversary. These numbers are remarkably consistent across most industries, but they also highlight how important it is planned for growth from day one. In 2018, we saw a lot of companies, approximately 30-40% of them, plan to hire more staff. the mark an impressive uplift from the biggest growth that we had, the global economy had in 2017. But why I'm saying this, why I'm telling you this, is because one of the fundamental things that I want people to wrap their head around is actually choosing targeted area for growth. And India has been very, very awesome um, in showing that when we target new locations, new branches, new regions, new cities, or new countries, we can actually see much bigger growth than focusing in one area. It is not recorded, guys. It's still me here. Okay, so I want you guys to kind of have that understanding that it is possible that your growth plan will encompass multiple of initiatives outlined in the whole organization, and our CEO and the strategic department and the investment department, the legal department have continuously worked in the background for the growth of the organization internally. But then it's truly the ambassadors, the people, the army, the soldiers that are out there are the ones are really doing the hard yards, and it's very well reflecting in the growth in all regions. And the top 10 registrations in front of you guys. In number 10, of course, with the biggest number of growth, 2,839 registrations in the month of October, India. However, as you can see, the bigger number, they did take a little bit of um, drop from the previous month, just dropped by 13%, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to pick it up amazingly well. So India, congratulations, 2,839 members. It's not a small feat. You guys have done that amazingly. India and South Africa, 134 registrations, a slight decrease, which is 11.26%. However, I'm sure South Africa has also consistently, done this growth. Italy, 239, just a tiny drop, 4%. But Ethiopia, which is really, really exciting to see, they actually had a 6.5% growth with 131 registrations. I know the Ambassadors Council have had their KPIs. They have been truly working with monitoring these numbers, and it is now really reflecting worldwide. Especially the November numbers are going to be very exciting, because not only we are having an amazing growth in the sales of the EIPs, but also with the GoPro session with Eric Worre himself, it is going to really increase the number of sales. I'm really looking forward for that. Oman with an 8.3% increase and 39.44% in sales volume increase. That's tremendous growth. So congratulations, Oman. And Russia with 10% growth and 27.59% in sales growth. You have done very well, Russia, earning a spot in the top 5. Vietnam, of course, with an increase of 17% in registrations, 820 new registrations. That has absolutely taken you guys to the number 4 spot. Now, guys, everyone, please say congratulations to Vietnam for continuously doing something amazing for us. And in number 3, Netherlands. I know we have seen Netherlands in the past, but you guys have done amazingly well, 20.39% in the number of registration growth. Probably not in the sales volume, but trust me, guys, registrations is the fundamental of moving into the growth. And you guys are doing that well. I'm pretty sure your November numbers are going to be very exciting, but it's now a very interesting and also a new inductee to the top 10 member, I would say, is Colombia with 532 new registrations, an increase almost 56%, and an increased sales volume of about 155% growth. Now, way to go, Colombia. My heartfelt congratulations to you. You have done tremendously well. The Ambassadors Council, the leaders, every single partner, all the way to president from Colombia, you have truly shown the world that, we can do it. So congratulations, Colombia. And of course, drum rolls, everyone, to Spain for earning The number one sport in number of registrations at 154 new registrations, almost 100% increase from their September numbers. And of course, no less in their sales volume as well at 64.45%. Now, Spain, you've done amazingly well. And Spain, Colombia, of course, Spanish speaking countries, you guys are doing really well. Just keep doing what you're doing. And of course, please share those secrets with other leaders around the world as well. So I hope in the next ambassadors meeting that Spain will earn a special spot on sharing their growth patterns and what they're doing. So again, Spain, congratulations. Who would like to know the amount of money we have received last month? Please put it in the chat how excited you are to see the numbers. Because I know Australia was number one previously. Let's see how well Australia did, how well Australia retained in every single other country. Now, to the wonderful IT person who's managing the slides, can you please bring us the next slide in every single room, please? Top 10 countries by the volume, guys. Of course, in number 10, we have Norway at a 70% whopping growth. Norway, congratulations, at $355,244. That is a tremendous, tremendous growth. Norway, you've done amazingly well. And Colombia, not only in registrations, but 155% in growth. With a whopping 377,000. That's wonderful, Colombia. If you have done this, if you have done 155% growth, I'm excited to see what you guys doing next month. Of course, Italy, a slight drop, just 4% drop, not far off, but you've just done a little shy than $500,000. So 466,000 US dollars collection. What a wonderful volume in Italy. Of course, Peru, 55% increase at 489,000. That's very awesome, guys. Peru, keep doing what you're doing. Oman, 39% growth at just above the $500,000 mark, $533,000. Kazakhstan, 537,742, earning an amazing spot in the top 5. It was a very long time since we saw Kazakhstan in the top 10 list, but Kazakhstan made it again. Amazing, Kazakhstan. Well done to all Kazakh leaders. Vietnam, 599,418, with a slight decrease of 37%, but I'm pretty sure Vietnam is not going to keep quiet. Vietnam, all the Vietnamese leaders who's watching, say something in the chat. But I know next month they're going to do something. Of course, part of growth is actually setting growth goals. I'm pretty sure they're doing some research on how to bring this back up and planning your next course of action. So Vietnam, I'm really looking forward for that. And in third place, breaking the first $1 million mark, not the first $1 million mark, but the first $1 million mark for this month, is Australia at 1.67 million, with a slight drop at 50%, but still whopping 1 million. So Australia, keep it up. We are excited to see you coming back in the first position, Australia. Let's see. It's a challenge from the Indians and USA. Of course, USA, we have not seen USA in the top 3 positions, I think, in a long time. But look at them, 1.2 million with a slight drop of 4%. But USA, you've earned the second spot. I'm very excited. USA, just put it in the chat, guys. You have done amazingly well. I think the next month's fight is definitely going to be between Australia and USA. Let's see how well USA does for the following month. Absolutely, with the GoPro and something that is happening in the United States, I think US has going to have a very amazing big chance. And of course, not to forget India. You've done it again. Namaste to every single person. Mere Bharat ki Mahan. And of course, to all my Indian brothers and sisters, 1.67 million, a drop of 14%. but doesn't matter. India, Australia, USA, and Vietnam are right behind you, not very far off. I'm sure they're going to catch up with you. So, but India, congratulations on the biggest number of record registrations, and of course, making number one. So, India, congratulations. Now, who wants to know that's something we're going to reveal to you right now? Please show the next slide to every single person. Now, this number is in front of you. Let's see if you guys know what is this number. I'll just go one slide previously, guys. That $15 billion number that is in front of you, I want you guys to kind of put it on the chat. Let's see how many people know what this number is all about. I'm just waiting for the numbers to come and people to kind of create the buzz around here. Perfect. Perfect. Valuation, Evorich worth, sales volume, portfolio increase, bonus payout, sales. Awesome. So guys, this is the valuation, just under $15 billion. Now, this is the valuation for World CRU, and it's a whopping $15 billion. And this is only our assets for now as of November 2020. And this audit is not done by some Tom, Dick, or Harry. It is actually done by the Crow Global. It's the biggest network of accountants in the world. We would like to call them, they are one of the top 10s and also one of the big 8s. We know the big 4, but they one of the big 8s. Now, what I want you guys to understand is Crow Global is a network of accounting and advisory service firms that consists of 752 offices with just under 50,000 employees in 130 countries. They are not small company. They are founded in 1915. They are headquarters in New York, and the company is ranked among the top 10 global accounting networks. Now, tax and legal consulting firm actually look up to Crow Global. They manage several projects which are categorized by different types of services provided to everyone in the world. So Crow Global, guys, one of the big 8, they have done the valuation. They're one of the big 8. I repeat, Crow, C-R-O-W-E. It's like Crow, Crow with like Russell Crowe, the wonderful Australian actor Russell Crowe. So Crow Global. Okay, so Crow Global, guys, is it's one of the top 10 global accounting companies. They have done the valuation for November 2020 so far. And guys, Russell Crowe, a Kiwi actor, I just got a wonderful message back, so apologies. So the assets, as we all know, current valuation, without Eddie Cafe included, it's just the API, Yugain, Digital Double, Gold Mines, Basalt, and every single thing that we have. There are going to be further details going to be shown to every single one of you in the closed meeting next week. Okay, so who's excited to know more detailed breakdown on how we came up with this number and what has been going on with with the valuation? Okay, because I'm excited. $15 billion is not a small number, guys, and it's just keep on going bigger and bigger. And you're going to see this in the next close meeting with the investment department, going to break down and decipher the number and actually present to you what is going on with the $15 billion valuation. We can have the next slide to sum up what has been the financial report for the month. For March 2019 to October 2020, 19 months into CryptoUnit since 30th of March 2019 with the launch in Malaysia. Up to last month, number of registered users, we have just under 1.5 million members. So 1,496,000 people have been part of the CRU program. Number of clients, 611,099 people. And partners and agents, 811,000 with 53,000 agents. Consultants, managers, and leader managers, as you can see in front of you, we have just under 14,000 consultants, 13,453, and managers, 4,153 managers, leader managers, 1,347, and top managers, it's a small elite club with just under 500 people. So 431 top managers, 160 vice presidents. And guys, it's still very interesting to see only 71 presidents in our organization. Sales volume has just been over $201 million. Amount of assets purchased at $77 million. And amount of bonuses under MP is 70 million. And as you can see, LPB PB numbers at 19.666 million and 980,000 units being paid. So guys, that is the summary for March 2019 to October 20. You're going to see some amazing breakdown in the investment department next week in the closed meeting. And guys, we are excited. The company is in the growth mode. You have seen EduCafe, you have seen the legal system, and all I will say, there is more to come. So with that, be excited, watch out for next week and also for the next speaker. I'm actually very interested to just hint who's going to come. I'm just going to say one word and then you guys know who's going to be there. Juan is going to welcome her. So blockchain. So I'm excited to know what's going on. So with that, everyone, take care and stay classy.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Harin, for this amazing information. Congratulations to all the countries that are in our top lists, all those who are in top 10 by volume. My congratulations to Spain, Colombia, the USA, India, Australia, and all the other countries that develop, that grow. And it impresses. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next keynote speaker. She is an incredible leader, a lady we all respect and adore, and she will share her update about blockchain and our CryptoUnit as well. So let's welcome Maria Antonenko. She is the head of the Department for Blockchain Technology Implementation. She is the head of the Blockchain Technology Implementation. As I said before, she is an expert with over 20 years experience in finance. She is an expert in managing personal and corporate funds. She's a certified coach of Master Profi, Genius of Finance host, the vice president under the affiliate program U, and of our consumer community new. So please welcome Maria as if she is our champion. She is our medalist. She is our winner. Maria, the floor is yours. Thank you, dear friends. Yes, this webinar is very informative. I was impatient to get the time, to reach the time of my speech. I was so impressed and amazed that even almost forgot what I wanted to tell you. This news about legal policy, Edu Cafe. So you are actually very excited about the news we all create together and we all are witnesses of. And first of all, I want to start my presentation with some technical update. In many chats, our partners complained a little bit that there was some confusion. They were a bit confused at my last webinar when I said that balances of units and crypto units in the back offices have already been verified and double checked. But it turned out later that I didn't have full information and therefore I confused you. People started to contact our support team with a complaint that my units, my crypto units are not back, but Maria said that it has been done already. I want to apologize for misleading you. In our back offices, the programmers, they actually leveled the balances of units of those partners with some surplus in the main account, but the deficit in the bonus account. So they leveled them, but not for everyone, because for some partners, there are even not enough amounts in the main back office. And then they did manual withdrawal or deduction of crypto units. So it took a lot of time. This is a very technical part to open each back office, each account, and see where the problem is, whether a person traded in the exchange or not, whether he has excessive crypto units or received under the marketing plan. And then last week we terminated the orders, canceled them at the external server where the trading was done in our internal exchange. But that cancellation hasn't been synchronized with our back office. It is not done automatically. It is done in a manual mode. And on Friday, I asked to prepare the latest data about these unit and crypto unit balances that are still not leveled. When people made some orders at the internal exchange of 4,000 units or 6,000 crypto units, and this order has been suspended and nothing brought back. So manually, again, we will verify all these balances and the work will continue, but I don't know the exact number of these people, 20,000 or 300 or 1,000 partners. So therefore, please be mindful that the work is still going on and all your units and crypto units at the internal exchange, it will be done. It will be fixed. The work is not done yet. And hopefully this week they will complete this task. But please be patient. Therefore, in the Hindi chat, in Vietnamese chat, there were a lot of such questions. They are our active traders. They were curious to find out when the balances will be leveled. So please be sure and mind that this week this work will go on. And let's come back to the slide. I saw that many of you already use these slides as an example for budgeting of your CRU tokens. Those partners who are partners of the CryptoUnit program starting from March 2019. There are those who may join only this month and our newcomers have no unblocked CRU points. So let's look at the right-hand corner of the slide, and you see that this is an example of the application of unblocked CRUs. Those partners who have no unblocked CRU points, they can exchange their locked CRUs into world CRUs and stake them to get UNTB within the year, while we are waiting for our world CRU to unblock. Next slide, please. Many people ask, how will CRU exchange look? To exchange only those CRU we want. Look, the exchange of CRU into world CRU will be done in crypto wallet, not inside our back offices, but only when we go to blockchain, there will be this function. In this slide, you see the schedule of CRU unlocking. This is the same for everyone. So both CRU and world CRUs will be unblocked 1% a month within the next 6 months, the first 6 months. The next 6 months, 1.5, then 2, 3, 5, whereas the last year at 5% a month. So it means then the longer the term of unlocking, the more tokens will be unlocked in the end. And throughout October, together with programmers and leadership council, we decided to find the most convenient algorithm of exchange of CRUs into world CRUs to offer to our partners. Because in terms of the total number, then the schedule will be violated. And the system as such, for instance, out of 10,000 CRU, half will be exchanged. It may happen that something out of this has already been unlocked. And then how will smart contract realize which part to exchange? And therefore, the decision was made that to exchange locked CRUs on the side of the crypto wallet, there will be this arrow, this scroller, this arrow. And when you cut locked CRUs from the end and exchange them into the world CRU, they are very far from the time of unlocking, and therefore you can easily and readily exchange them. Let's have a look at the next slide. So here you see that in the left there is this picture of your locked CRUs and the schedule of unlocking. And from the end, you actually navigate this arrow, and the crypto wallet itself will show you the figures. You can, for instance, the last year of unlocking, particularly it applies to those graphs that bonus CRUs that will be unlocked in 540 days. You can select and exchange all the CRUs that are older than 365 days. They are far away CRUs, and the crypto wallet will show it itself that for the third and the second year, you will get so many crypto units that could be exchanged into world CRUs. But all those you have in the left-hand corner, those that will be unlocked quite soon, they will preserve their schedule. Look, there is this example, a table. 10,000 CRUs bought on the 31st of March. It means that as of the 20th of November, out of these 10,000 CRUs, 1,200 CRUs have already been unlocked. 1% the first 6 months, 1.5% starting from the 31st of March. This is your graph. Then starting from the 20th of November, another 150 CRUs unlocked. Whereas in the next year, 2021 up to July, this is an example. For instance, I selected that I want those CRUs that will be unlocked to retain them by July 2021, and these 1,500 CRUs will be unlocked and will be transferred to my wallet as available, accessible as unlocked CRUs, whereas those unlocked at 3 and 5%, these far away CRUs, altogether 7,300 CRUs, then they will be exchanged into the world CRUs. And then I got 150 crypto units a month. I will continue getting the same 150 crypto units in December, 150 in January, 200 March, May, and etc. up to July 2021. And then I will wait for my world CRUs to unlocked that today I exchanged into. So you can on your own make this schedule with the amounts of volume of CRUs you feel comfortable to exchange into world CRUs. To say today is October and you want by the next of October every month to get some unlocked CRUs, then you actually navigate it by October 2021, and then starting from October 21, your world CRUs will be unlocked, whereas by October 2021, CRUs will be in the process of unlocking. And this way it will be balanced and comfortable for you. Hopefully, I managed to explain it in full detail how exchange will be affected of locked CRUs into world CRUs, and hopefully that in all our rooms you can understand which option is the best for you. For instance, to start exchanging from those far away CRUs to be exchanged into world CRUs. Programmers even made an example. Let's assume that you have in your fridge a lot of cans, and for some of them the shelf life will expire quite soon, and you need to eat them out because tomorrow they will be out of date, or you need to actually throw them away. The idea here is a bit different. Until these cans stay for and reach 3 years, so let's them exchange into world CRUs and stake them for UNTB. This was a joke. So in the Russian chat, I read that it's clear that the logics, the idea of decision making is clear. Well, great, at least in the Russian chat, but still I do see that not everyone understood it. Then I will repeat it once again, guys. Look, we talk about your locked CRUs. Those unlocked CRUs, they are your desires. Even all unlocked CRUs could be easily exchanged into world CRUs. This is upon your choice. You can decide what to do, either to sell or stake for CRUs or stake for UNTB or keep them in your wallets for some urgent situations in your family and you urgently need some money. So in terms of unlocked CIUs, everything is fine and clear. It is your choice. With those CIUs that are still locked, you sit down and start thinking, how many locked CIUs I need to exchange into world CIUs. Maybe you don't understand why you should exchange locked CIUs into world CIUs. The idea is the following. Locked CIUs generate nothing in blockchain wallet apart from bonuses under the loyalty program and the loyalty profit bonus. They are like frozen goose in your freezer. So you cannot eat a frozen goose. You need to actually warm it up. And the same applies to these locked CIUs. Without unlocking, they are of no use. But when you exchange them into world CIUs, you get some value, some benefit. Which benefit will you get? Locked world CIUs will generate income in UNTB token. This is the difference between locked CIUs and locked world CIUs. Locked world CIUs, so world CIUs, when you exchange them, then in the crypto wallet, you may stake them and get your income in UNTB token. Next slide, please. And this is our CIU back office where we will generate your access keys. I do apologize before all other language speaking languages, as this is a screenshot from our design mockups. We actually decide where to locate different buttons, and this is a screenshot which may not be translated into all the other languages. Our information department could not do it, but hopefully you understand where this screenshot comes from. In your back office, each of you has a portfolio. And if you go to this portfolio in your CIU back office, you will find a link, go to blockchain. And then in your back office, you will see later on this large green button with an image of key on it. You press it, this button, to create access key to your crypto wallet, and you will be referred to blockchain wallet. You will go there, and there you will see a code of 12 words, which is called seed phrase. Seed like seeds that we plant in soil, and you get this closed key. Each of you in the back office will have this wallet address. Even now, when you go to Blockchain Explorer, you can see the address of your wallet, 12 symbols, and you need to store it, the address of your wallet, including your seed phrase. If you are worried that you may forget your seed phrase that in blockchain wallet, tick a button, I trust the company. In the event I lose my seed phrase, that the company can generate for me a new seed phrase. But without doing this and you forget your wallet address, then the company cannot generate this seed phrase. The only help for each of the partner is that in CryptoUnit back office, the account name will be retained. It's like a hint for you, whereas the seed phrase will not be stored in your back office. you need to write it down somewhere separately and keep this closed key. And the security question, whether it is secure or not, it is not. So some people believe it's not secure to send this seed phrase to your email. No, we won't do it. To your email, we will send a link to generate a new key. So the previous seed phrase you lost, you forgot, it will be destroyed. No one will be able to use it, but knowing the number of your wallet, and if you ticked this, that you trust the company, then you will get a link to your email and you follow this link, and again you see a new seed phrase of 12 words. When we invited testers to test our exchange, seed phrases were sent to their emails. As we generated 100 accounts, 100 seed phrases, we realized that they are test accounts, and to speed up the process for people not to create them on their own, we did it and sent them to their emails. But this was done only for testing purposes. In future, each of you, only on your PC, you will see these 12 words of seed phrases, of seed phrase, and no one will know it, even programmers and other people. So this is the way crypto wallets on blockchain operate. Next slide, please. Here, in this slide, to your left, this is the crypto wallet with the valid design, and in the right, you can see the design of our exchange. And please note that in crypto wallets, each user is unanimous. You see at the top, UCHA, this is the name of the account and the number of tokens. Only the person who knows the seed phrase for this wallet can enter it, but no one else on blockchain knows who is the owner of this wallet. And this is the idea of blockchain, that all the crypto wallets are nameless. And when partners ask a question whether we are going to verify on blockchain, no. In crypto wallets, verification is not provided for. Why do we need verification in the back office? In the back office, we realize that each and every partner is a future shareholder of the company. He is a co-owner of the company, and we may not actually include the nameless person into the list of our shareholders. Therefore, in the back office, we will verify all the users, and therefore, at the stage of the shaping of the list of all the shareholders, when we are a public company, all these verified users, and they have their tokens, they will be in the registry of the company, whereas on blockchain, it's done unanimously. And in crypto wallet, in separation from the back office, you go there at the exchange, you go there and verify yourself from scratch, as the public exchange is not a part of our back office. So like wallets, they are standalone services. And similarly, the public exchange, this is a standalone, separate legal entity registered in Estonia, enjoying all the licenses to trade in cryptocurrencies, and under the Estonian law, you may not either buy or sell $1 or exchange into any cryptocurrency without valid verification. Therefore, exchange will be open only to those partners who need to either buy and sell CryptoUnit or buy and sell UNTB. And if you plan to stake your CryptoUnits and this way accumulate your portfolio, make it even larger, you stake CRU for CRUs, then you don't need actually to go to the public exchange if you are not willing to sell or buy them. So the public exchange is only for those one who wants to buy or sell CryptoUnits or UNTBs. And soon, consequently, we will connect Ethereum, Bitcoin, and I do know that many leaders get bonuses from multi-level crowd investing. They withdraw it into Bitcoin and then actually they search for an option to exchange these Bitcoins into any fiat currency, and they use exchanges or local Bitcoin, and it's not very always user-friendly. And therefore, for your convenience, at the exchange, you can exchange Bitcoins into US dollars or Ethereum into US dollars. And this is the reason the public exchange is established, for the convenience of everyone. Hopefully now when you see these two different pictures, you realize that blockchain wallets are one thing and public exchange is a different thing. Let's move on to the next slide, please.
Here, dear friends, indeed, you have quite interesting information. Our first testers who filled in the forms during Eventy when we had our live broadcast got access to crypto wallets and the exchange, and the main testing took place from the 17th to the 50th, from the 7th of October to the 15th of October. And so we had a little contest. Who of our testers would be able to trade the biggest volume in one of our 4 tokens would receive a small gift from the company. And our partner, I'm afraid I'm going to mispronounce their name, Tonk Homank Haukip. He's a top manager. In 1 week, our partner was able to trade most CRUs. So all the testers were in the same situation, same conditions. They received on their test wallets 100,000 CRUs, 100,000 UNTBs, and 100,000 USDUs. None of the testers had any balance in world CRUs, but some partners already tried to convert part of their CRUs into world CRUs. And you can see that some people on that table have world CRUs. So now our partner, Haukip, decided to trade most CRUs and ranked first, and the rest of the people is in top 10 of the testers. So guys, if you can see your names here, I know personally Ivan Poluyanchik and Vladimir Bulatov. It's rank 8 and 9. Congratulations, dear friends. And I would like to thank you for your active participation in our exchange testing. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, the next tester, who is Per Magne Nilsen, he's a vice president. If I'm not mistaken, he is from Norway. He decided to go for UNTBs. I think he staked most of his CRUs and traded on the exchange as well. And as a result, he traded most UNTBs. So everyone pursued their own strategy. We did not really teach anyone how to trade. We just wanted to receive people's feedback. Where whether there are any problems to troubleshoot, whether there were any difficulties with placing an order. It was not a course on trading. Each of our testers picked their own strategy or on which token to focus. And Mr. Nilsson decided to earn as many UNTB tokens as possible. Next slide, please. And Christian Tobon focused on USDUs. And again, guys, everyone had the same amount of USDUs, which equals to dollars, 100,000 CRUs and 100,000 UNTBs, and see by how much Christian increased his capital. He has quite a lot of UNTBs, and he has a lot of CRUs, and he doubled the amount of dollars he had. It's 206,000. It's a wonderful result. And I ranked 6th, you see, in terms of USDUs, because I just traded a little bit. I didn't have too much time to participate in this exercise. But, you know, I made an extra 100,000, dollars from the sale and purchase of tokens. And it's still, because of that, I made it into the top 10. Next slide, please. And you know what? Many people realized how the whole conversion from CRU into World CRU works. And Craig Scott came up with 200,500 World CRUs, meaning that he bought it from the exchange too. You see, he has only 40,000 left in the USDU column. It means that he bought CRU on the exchange and then converted it into World CRU. And you see the distance between him and the runner-up. The second place is 99,000, while Craig has 200,000 World CRUs. So that was Craig's strategy of allocation of the initial or startup balance of tokens. And everyone was on equal grounds. You see, Andrei Havratov is also here. He exchanged 50,000 of his CRUs into World CRUs. And then I guess he sent 1,000 of each tokens into the exchange and then made it to the top 10. Rita Ashen too, our partner president from Australia. Well done. All of you guys who actively participated in this texting exercise. Next slide, please. So you can meet our winners in person. It's Mr. Halkip from India. He works as a government employee. He's been with our company since August 2018. Now he's a top manager. He graduated from Master Profi course in May 2019 at Hotel Classic. Also, he took the Goa training when we were in India all together. And he says that he could understand the vision and mission of our company and started building his network online. And since he is a government employee, he cannot really hold offline meetings. So he decided to have those meetings online. And he did barely manage to attend our Master Profi and last year's event. And despite all the difficulties, he managed to get to the first place in terms of the CRU balance. Next slide, please. Here we have Mr. Nilsson from Norway. He ranked first among testers in terms of UNTB balance. And our partner from India and Mr. Nilsson from Norway and Christian from Colombia, they also sent their video feedbacks. And our Indian partner and Mr. Nilsson have their videos in English. Christian has their videos in Spanish. And now we are doing the translation of those video feedbacks into other languages. And on our Evorich channel, you will be able to see their video feedbacks next week. For now, you can just take a look at those wonderful people who work with us. Well, he had a career in the Norwegian Royal Navy, and after leaving the Navy, he worked with Phillips Petroleum, worked at major oil companies around the world. He was involved in different business projects, also a sales manager for Nike, and has over 30 years investing in the stock market, and have excess experience with Noni International. And he started working with the Academy of Private Investors in May 2017. Also, he completed the Master Profit course and the Marathon MLCI 260, and now he's a vice president in the company. Just a wonderful success story. It's a very good role model to follow. Next slide, please. And on the next slide, we have Christian Tobon from Colombia. Very, very active partner of ours with fiery eyes and fiery heart. He wants our exchange to become the most user-friendly and best one, gives a lot of comments to us, and he is only 19 years old. This is the tester who earned 200,000 USDUs or extra 100,000 in just 1 week. So he preserved his capital in CRUs, 101,000, and he made extra $100,000. So he is in his 6th semester, pursuing a professional career called Entrepreneurship Management and Innovation. And he's been a student of the private Academy of Private Investors for 1 year and 9 months, 9 months now. And you see that in the top 10, we have presidents, top managers, etc. Those are most active, responsible people. Those people realize that if they try the crypto wallets, the exchange themselves, then they will be able to tell their partners and show during webinars how it works, how to manage it. And you could see that the top 10 active traders were our vice presidents, presidents, top managers, but Christian here does not yet have a high ranking, but he is on the right track. And despite his being very young, he shows a very promising, amazing result. Next slide, please. Craig Scott also writes a lot of useful feedback in our testers chat. He was a panel beater for 23 years. So it's a person who repairs vehicle bodies after they have been damaged. So you go to the shop and you have your car repaired, the body. And then he worked as a vehicle inspector, and then he decided to give up that job to take care of his daughter. And in 2010, he started doing online business. He learned how to create websites and mobile apps. And in 2015, he joined New and is very glad that he took that opportunity. And now he's a top manager. So Craig Scott had the biggest World CRU balance. Congratulations. And thank you for your testing endeavor. So all of our winners will receive 1,000 CRUs in their back office as a reward for testing, for participating in the testing and participating in the contest. And to show other people what kind of strategies can be used. And I think the next slide is the most awaited for slide, because all the people are asking us all the time, when. So according to our roadmap, we are planning to start the registration at our exchange on the 16th of November. Our schedule changed a little bit. At first, we thought that we would give you the crypto wallets first, wait for you to stake everything, and then only then we would allow everyone in to the exchange. But there was some feedback that we received that we'll have to wait there while everyone stakes their tokens, and then we'll wait for the verification. Let's do it the other way around. Let's allow people in for registration at the exchange so that people could take their time and go through the verification, because right now we're deciding whether we want to have an automatic verification or a manual one. But I'm not sure whether we will be able to do that, because we have two potential automatic verifiers, Onfido and Global Pass, and we'll see which of the two providers suits us best to speed up our verification. But we'll need one more week to add the referral program to our exchange. There were a lot of arguments whether we should have or not have a referral program on the exchange. We wanted to integrate the link into our back office to use Evorich marketing plan for the commission beyond in depth to the infinity. And then we saw that the commission at the exchange is very small, like 0.00%. And after the seventh line, we'll have less than 1%. Then it will be crypto dust. That's a term for it. When the amounts on blockchain is so small that it cannot even be sent. So we decided to check how global exchanges, what kind of referral programs global exchanges have, like Binance and other major exchanges. They have one level referral program, 20% from the commission from the person that you invited will go to you. And then in this case, it becomes material, significant. Whereas it's like 5, 6, 7%, it's so small. In Bitcoin, you won't even notice it. It's literally pennies. So the referral program on the exchange will be one level program. So you will get your commission from the first line only, and you will receive some kind of percentage if they bought or sold on the exchange, not from their trading volume, because they might trade millions of dollars and the exchange charged him only $100. It's 1.0%. And out of that $100 that the exchange will charge them, you will get 20%. And because the amounts tend to be small, there is no need to go really deep. So this in the structure, I mean. So our ITs will roll out the one-level referral program next week, and hopefully on the 16th of November, and we won't fail the deadline. Everything will go according to the plan. We will open up the registration for everyone at the exchange. And if it's manual verification, then we'll have 1,000 people per day verified. We will be able to process their passports. If it's going to be automatic online verification, then we'll be able to process more IDs and passports. As for the online verification, what I can tell you is you need to have either a computer or a phone with a video camera on it. The online verifier, the Global Pass, I went through verification myself. It asks you to bring the passport close to the camera of your computer. They take a screenshot, and if the screenshot is foggy, is not crystal clear, then you'll have to upload a scanned photo from your passport from your computer. But if the picture is crisp, then the program will be able to handle it and save it. And the second thing that you need to do with a global pass, you need to look into the camera. It will record a 10-second video. You need to turn your head to the left, to the right, not like we are asking you to do with your passport, a selfie with your passport. No, a passport will be scanned separately and the face will be scanned separately. This is a special facial recognition system employed by the Global Pass. And then you'll have to wait for a day approximately. And you need to understand that online verification doesn't mean that you're going to be verified instantly as soon as you look into the camera and that's it, you're verified. No, those data, your passport, your face, that whole file will be sent for checking, for verification into that Global Pass system. It is connected to all the services across the world, the American security service, the Russian security services, and many other databases. And that's where a person is checked. The face, whether it matches the picture on your passport, whether the passport is a fake or real one, and whether you are wanted or have criminal record, standing criminal record. So a manual verifier cannot really know whether you are wanted or whether you have a standing criminal record, or maybe you lost your passport or someone else picked it up. Maybe your documents were stolen and someone else is trying to use your documents. While Global Pass will know right away whether this is a stolen, lost passport or not, whether a person is wanted at the moment, whether there is a arrest warrant, etc. Because everything related to cryptocurrency is now starting to be heavily regulated, and on crypto exchange, there are people, AML and KYC officers, anti-money laundering and know your client officers, whose job is not to allow criminals into the exchange. If you were involved in some really shady business, then that system will flag you, saying that this person is trying to register with this exchange, has a criminal record, you need to reject him. And if our ML officer does not observe that, the requirement, then our license might be revoked. Hence, it is very, very strict, and we will meet and observe all the requirements when we verify our users. And people are asking what kind of documents are required. Well, usually it's your passport. It may be national passport or foreign passport. It can be your driving license. Well, ID, identification document. As for the verification of the address, the Global Pass does not have this field like upload your residence address document, because the Global Pass system collects the information from all the security services across the world. They usually know to which address that particular document is registered to. If we manage to integrate our system into the Global Pass, for some of you, it will be even easier to get verified with the Global Pass rather than with the manual verification system. But next week, it's going to be all taken care of. And I hope by the 16th of November, you will know already the results. So people who are 18 and older will be able to get access to the exchange. Children, the exchange is no place for children. If children have tokens, then the exchange, then their parents will have to exchange their tokens and dispose of their tokens. So next, on the 16th of November, we're going to start the registration of people on our exchange. It will take a couple of days. And after, in parallel, let's say, on the maybe on the 20th or the 25th of November. I'm really afraid of giving you any specific dates right now, because as soon as I say a specific date, our partners lose their sleep sitting there before their screens. They are torturing our support service. Maria said on the 20th, Maria said on the 1st, Maria said on the 25th. And then they are kind of losing their sleep, not having their good night's sleep, and waiting for the blockchain and the crypto wallets to open. Usually we publish our news ahead of time. It never happened that something happened and you don't know about it. As many leaders wrote to me on the 31st of October, is it true, Maria, that tomorrow all our EIPs, CRUs will be over? That starting from the 1st of November, there will be no EIPs, CRUs. And I said, why do you saying that? Are you saying that? And say, well, somebody said something about the 1st of November. And people are always waiting for the worst, that something is going to be taken away from them, or burned, or hidden, or the back office is going to be shut down. No, nothing of the sort is going to happen. Everything will be told you in advance. It's going to be take the form of the news in the back office. And then if there are some really urgent news, there will be unscheduled or extraordinary webinars held. For example, a lot of details will be disclosed next week at the closed meeting. And it's not possible for you to sleep it, to oversleep it, or not notice it. So everything will be done gradually at a moderate pace, so that nobody would have a stress, me included, by the way. So we're going to open the trading. Oh, guys, first we need to give crypto wallets to everyone. And for that to happen, we need to deal with the balances in our back offices, equalized. So everything should be brought back to order. So funds that are still suspended will have to be restored back to you. And only after all their partners make sure that their original funds, money, are back in their back office, units, everything is in place and everything is correct and right, only then we will move on to our crypto wallets. And one more thing, the whole transition from CryptoUnit to World CRU and the transition to the blockchain and crypto wallets. For now, in our back office, and as long as there are operations with crypto units and purchases of packages like installment plans, VIP installments, stakings, people put their CRUs on staking every day. Something gets unlocked and they stake it right away. And the situation with crypto units is changing every minute. The number and the status, whether they're locked, unlocked, staked, unstaked, new purchases, it changes all the time, every second, every minute. And for us to compare all the balances of CRU, we need to stop all CRU related transactions inside the CRU back office and then move on to the UGPay back office. And the new purchases that people make, like World CRUs, purchase of investment packages with World CRUs. For that to happen, we need to stop all the current CRU purchases, because we cannot transition when there are still changes going on. So we will prepare the UGPay back office that will send the World CRU. Will be aiming at the same date, the 16th of November, but there might be a small delay. There will be bank offices for bank accounts for UGPay opened. Publications have been made in many articles and newspapers about our company.
And we do our best to prepare the information and positive space for this. And within this week, by the 16th of November, approximately we should start selling world CIUs in UGPay back office. Then the sales of CIUs will be terminated. It won't happen that CIU sales are terminated and world CIUs are not sold. So as soon as everything is done, new partners buy world CIUs from UGPay back office, then our programmers can easily calculate all the balances, verify all the lock-ins and unlock-ins, and that everything has been brought back from the exchange as soon as they give green light that we have double checked everything, everyone is fine. And then in your back offices, you will see this green button, generate the access code and go to the crypto wallet. This is the process which is interlinked. In my next slide, this is Q&A session, but hopefully most of your questions during my part of presentation I already addressed. So I see that you are impatient, but look, exchange or transfer to crypto wallets won't be done automatically. You should do it on your own, because apart from you, your 12 words won't be written down by anyone else. It's like a closed secret code to your crypto wallet. There is a question whether we can buy world CIUs under the installment plan. I believe yes. There, the packages will be quite similar as regards the prices, and they will be even quite more expensive, up to 100,000 US dollars. So 12 words, you will generate them at random on blockchain, and all the seed phrases will be unique and different from each other. The time available to transfer to crypto wallet, anytime as soon as the green button is functional, you may press it immediately, or take 1-2 years to think it over. All this depends on you. So CIU packages under installment bought in October, do we need to continue paying installments, or will it be cancelled? Look, I believe we will continue receiving your installment payments, but new tokens you will accrue. There will be a button to transfer to blockchain, and those people who get some referral commission in CIU tokens, you will transfer them to blockchain again. And that is why it's very important to stop sales of CIU under installment, to calculate how many CIUs we need to reserve, to book, to have as a buffer for those who use installment plans. So we estimated that in the next 10 months, people will buy about 500 million CIUs, meaning we need to reserve to book them for every month, those who pay their installments, to accrue these CIUs. Look, there is a lot of work, very extensive work, 24/7 with no weekends. And no company before us managed to launch it. And quite recently, I saw one piece of news that one of the largest platforms, which seemed to be so powerful in the early year, Polydot, if you like blockchain, you know this powerful team, the developers of their blockchain based on Ethereum, they made some improvements. Then last Friday in Twitter, they wrote down that the blockchain will be closed from the 9th to the 20th of November for technical maintenance. And the partners in the chat write down, for blockchain platform, it's too much from the 9th to the 20th of November to close site for technical maintenance. And the next message in Twitter is that the full version of this blockchain will be launched only on the 5th of January. So now they were complaining about 10 days in November, but then immediately there was the second message that don't bother us, it will be done not sooner than the 5th of January. But we are working continuously. We introduce new things without cancellation and termination. You may not understand how difficult it is to introduce new product without deactivating the website, the back office, and this is an ongoing process of development. We're developing so fast, our team expands so much. And by the way, today I actually approved the staff for the exchange, 19 persons for the exchange to be functional 24/7. All of them are very proficient, and even the former technical director of the Alpha Bank from Russia will join our team. And hopefully the preparation is such long, but when we launch, we will be top of the top, number one. Like everywhere, we hit all the records, and hopefully we will continue this trend. Thanks a lot to all of you for this amazing webinar, to our partners, to our keynote speakers, to our moderators, to our translators. I'm saying goodbye to you and wish you all the best. Bye-bye. Maria, we are full of clap of applause for you, as the information you shared with us is amazing. Everything that takes place is amazing. I don't know how you, but I do know some people who are actually overwhelmed with this information today. It overwhelms all our feelings and everything we have. And it's great. We need to marinate. We need to digest this. And it takes time. And all the knowledge we learned today, we'll use it in practice. You know, we live in the era of transformation and changes. And these changes take place with a fast pace. And we need to adapt and benefit from this amazing information. First of all, you need to be open-minded to new information. And the people who are open, they take it easier to adapt, to adjust, to adapt to new and positive transformations and to what we do and how we do it. And all the benefits we get, they are super, they are cool. Therefore, I do encourage all of you to work even harder, to be ready to learn new things. Never slow down, never stay idle. Always push forward, move forward, get new knowledge and apply it in practice. We can be experts, professionals, but we should never neglect or ignore something. We should develop ourselves as professionals in all the sectors. The information you learned today, it may seem new, but while we are open to this new information, we can absorb it. We can later on apply it for our benefit and apply it only for the goods. And therefore, my dear friends, I'm so privileged to moderate this amazing webinar for you. And I want to thank all the keynote speakers, as the information you shared is invaluable. Thank you very much to all our interpreters and translators. We do know that the translation is done into many languages, and it is incredible. It is amazing how they do it. So thanks a lot to all and everyone in the background of our webinars, our administrators, our organizers, those who change the slides. It's super. We spent together 3.5 hours, and I believe it was 3.5 amazing hours spent together. And from my end, that is all. My greetings and cheers to all of you from Juan Ayala from the USA, and looking forward to meeting you again. Bye-bye and see you soon.